Hello everyone. In today's video, we will study about respiratory system. Here is a diagram representing respiratory system. As you all see that all the parts or organs that are involved in this function are labeled here. In this video, we will study the function of these organs. So first of all, what is respiratory system? The respiratory system is a complex process that involves the coordination of multiple organs and tissue to bring oxygen into the body and remove carbon dioxide. So basically what happened during the process of respiratory system, that the oxygen that is required by our body is taken by our body, and the carbon dioxide that is a waste is released by our body. So the parts that are involved are: first, upper respiratory tract, in which three parts are involved, that is nose, pharynx and larynx. What is the function of nose? That the air enters the nostril, where the air is filtered and transferred to the next organ. Now the air passes through the pharynx, a shared pathway for food and air. What is pharynx? It is a path from where food and air enter in our body. Now larynx, also known as voice box, air enters in the larynx and passes through it. In this, the pathways are separated for both food and air. Now the air that enters in our body moves to next lower respiratory tract, which is contained of four parts, that are: first, windpipe, also known as trachea. It is a tube-like structure. Next is bronchi. The trachea divides into two bronchi, one for each lungs. Next is bronchioles. The bronchi branch into smaller bronchioles which lead to the alveoli, and the fourth one is alveoli. These tiny air sacs are where gas exchange occurs. Next, most important part is lungs. So we know we have two lungs. First is right lung and second is left lung. So the size of right lung is a little larger than that of the left lung. And the third part in this is pleura, a thin membrane that surrounds the lung, which helps for smooth movement during breathing. Moving on to next part, that are respiratory muscles. So basically three type of respiratory muscles are involved during the process of respiration. First is diaphragm, the primary muscle for breathing, separating the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity. Second, intercostal muscle. The muscle between the ribs are known as intercostal muscles, and their function is to help the chest in expanding. Third is accessory muscle, also known as additional muscles that assist during forced breathing. Now the process of breathing is: first, inhalation. That means when we breathe in. What happens when we breathe in? The diaphragm contracts and flattens. Our intercostal muscles contract, expanding the chest cavity. Now the air enters the nostril and passes through the respiratory tract. The lung expand and air fills the alveoli. This happens when we breathe in, or we can say when we inhale air. Second is exhalation, that is breathing out. Here the diaphragm relaxes and rises. Intercostal muscle relaxes, reducing the chest cavity. Air is pushed out of the lungs and up the respiratory tract. and the diaphragm and intercostal muscles work together to generate the pressure different for movement. Now the last is gas exchange. So basically oxygen diffusion and carbon dioxide removal. Oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses into bloodstream through the alveoli, and the carbon dioxide removal, that is carbon dioxide, a waste product, diffuses out of bloodstream. So in summary, the respiratory system is a complex process involving the coordination of multiple organs and tissue to bring oxygen into the body and remove carbon dioxide. Hope this video is useful to you, as in this video complete respiratory system is explained, that how a human body respire. Thank you.